Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay, everyone, we are going to get started right now with the speech contest. Great. Okay, everyone, we are going to get started. Okay. Now, and thank you for letting me know. So we are live here and we are working with 15 people. So I'm going to start over. Welcome to the Vertis Society Speech Contest. And this is our second season. And we are going to feature 15 speakers, 2 kids in the kids group, a few speakers who are recording, and then live speakers. So they're going to come on in order. And to begin, I want to let you all know that the speakers will be coming on. I'm going to introduce them. They're going to give their speech, and we're going to be viewing and listening. So before we use more time, I'm going to introduce the first group. And we're going to be first talking with, let me see here, who is the first on the list? Haruna Fukutani from Aichi Prefecture. Haruna is going to be giving her speech recorded. 1 second. Okay. Loading it up. And we are set. Okay, great. Let's begin.
I'm Ria Pastrana, and I represent Osaka. My speech is titled Harder Than You Think.
Okay,
You
great.
may think that if
Let's
you
begin.
stayed in an English-speaking country for at least half a year, you would be pretty good at speaking English. But instead, this is not true at all. In my case, I came to America when I was 9, and it's been 5 years since I first arrived. At first, I was living in a community where there were a lot of Japanese people. So, the very first struggle I faced was in the school where there were already a group of Japanese students. Therefore, the only choice for me was to join them. And I actually had a great time there, like in this picture right here. However, that choice was not a good idea because when you think about the improvement in English. Because once I joined, we mainly spoke Japanese all the time at school. Even if I tried to speak English, always one of them started talking in Japanese. For this reason, Even though I was in America, it was difficult to find opportunities to speak English. I stayed there for 2 years and my English didn't improve much. Because of this, I had to change schools where there were only Americans, and I struggled with making new friends since everybody had their own groups. I felt like an outsider at that time. Can you imagine how hard it is to start a conversation with only native speakers when you can't speak English at all? On top of that, they're all teenagers. Under these hard conditions, I made great efforts. As a result, I now have many friends and enjoy hanging out with them. Like this. Like watching movies together, chatting through SNS, and going to the mall. In addition to that, I got all perfect scores in middle school and passed a game grade pre-1. In conclusion, it doesn't mean that your English improves as long as you live abroad, but what really matters is your effort. Thank you for listening.
Great job. Thank you. That was Ryo Tachibana. Ryo Tachibana representing Osaka. Now we have Haruna Fukutani representing Aichi-ken. So the next viewer will be from Aichi-ken. Let's line that up and let's begin.
Hello everyone, I'm Haruna. I represent Sabauta Aichi. My speech is my favorite teacher. He is an elementary school teacher. He was my science and PE teacher when I was in 4th grade. He talks us very funny stories, but he is a nice, passionate person too. Once, he told us about his teacher when he was a student like me. His teacher was very scary, and he called him Kuma, that means bear in Japanese. But when I heard the story, I thought, he is a Kuma for me. Sometimes I forget things to bring. We have to tell him when we forget things. Once I forgot my textbook, and I told to him. He was a little angry and staring at me with his sharp 2 eyes. However, it was like scary for me, like a big bear. However, he's a usually nice teacher. He usually likes to train his body, and he has many big muscles. He teaches us neatly. I like his every class, even though I don't like PE. He's a passionate teacher. He told our class how we could win the race in the sports day, and we were very strong and won it. I think he's always thinking about us and teaches us bad things, but make our school life wonderful. Thank you for your attention. Bye.
Good job, Haruna. And that was excellent speech from our 2 kids in our kids groups. Very good job. Now we're going to be going to the adult speakers. And the first speaker is going to be Masa Minagawa, representing Aichi Prefecture. Let's listen to his speech. Okay, I'm going to disappear, and you will see and you will hear Masa's speech.
Hello everyone, it's Masa representing IT Prefecture. Today I'm going to talk about online systems. In the world powered with digital technology, online systems have been popular in recent years. It's likely here to stay for the long term. According to the Global Consumer Sentiment Survey, 78% said they will increase the opportunity of using online systems in the future. I'm one of them getting the benefit online system. You said, what did I get? Okay, let me share my experience 2 years ago with you. In 2020, I was supposed to go back to Japan from Singapore for business. My coworker booked conference room for event, sent the client's invitation. However, COVID was growing us. The number of infections was growing day by day. So I'm worrying about the holding. After a week, the government in Japan announced not to go out except for emergency. That news made me disappointed because I have to think about the rescheduling or cancellation. There are some risk factors when it cancel or rescheduling. Number one, conference was non-refundable. Number two, the date to reschedule hasn't been decided soon. In a meeting, I said, okay guys, I think we have to cancel the event this time. We should consider their safety. Yeah, I think so. Let's do so. Wait, everyone. One coworker who was the youngest spoke to us. How about using online tool? It's very useful. We can do it to the hold on schedule. Nice idea. We thought the face-to-face time only. It's not always doing that. Yeah, now many companies use online devices for business. If we use the online devices, we will succeed. Listen up. Online devices. Yeah, I know the devices. It's Microsoft Teams. It's very useful. We can create the event a large number of people just one time. Finally, the event was succeeded. Clients had the high variation on Saturday at the end of. Online is very common now. We use it for every day. So readers should not miss the waving online culture. The must promote the use more and more. Thank you for listening.
Okay, great. Thank you, Masa, for that. That was Masa Minagawa representing Aichi-ken. Next, we are moving on to the second adult speaker representing Okayama. It's Hisako Yamagata. Hisako Yamagata, and I will bring up her video right now. Great. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to disappear, and next you're going to hear Hisako Yamagata.
Hello everyone, I'm Hisako Yamagata. I represent Okayama-ken. My speech is titled, At the Beach. The Brown family is at the beach. It's a beautiful Sunday and the sun is shining. Mr. Brown is singing a song and enjoying the sun. Mrs. Brown is making lunch. She's making sandwiches, and lemonade. Linda is sitting in a chair taking pictures. Jimmy is playing catch. An old man is watching them play. He is smiling and thinking about the past. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Hisako, for that. I'm going to move on now. Good job. And next, we're going to be speaking with Miyuki Fukushima from Niigata. And let me pull that speech up for you. Okay, great. Here we go. Let's begin.
Hello everyone, I'm Miyuki Fukushima. I represent Niigata. My speech is titled The Key to Enjoy the Trip. I'm 61 years old.
いただきました。なんで私のが今出て
I go traveling once a month at least. I especially love traveling to Hawaii. Hawaii has a nice and unique smell. I especially love the sound of the waves on Waikiki Beach and the view from Diamond Head. Let me tell you a little bit my story. When I was 18, I became a bus guide. Despite the fact I always get bus sick, but it made me realize that job of traveling. Because of the job, I'm so lucky that I chose this job. By the way, here are 3 key points that I always see are important to enjoy my trip. I would like to share those points with you today. The first thing is to be able to escape reality. Because I'm a workaholic, I work all the time. When I'm at home, so I need to be away from home to refresh myself. The second point is to be able to meet new people and discover great views, smell, and foods. The third point is to be able to comfortable and easy because I always travel alone. You don't have to care about other people. I traveling alone, especially overseas. I can challenge myself to go shopping, take a bath, and make new friends all by myself. Isn't it? By the way, my English is not very fluent, but I still enjoy it. The key to enjoy your trip is not your worry about your English ability. I will continue to believe in myself and enjoy my trip more and more. Thank you for listening.
Great job. Thank you very much. So, if you ever come to Hawaii, say hi to me. Great. Now, that was the conclusion of the recorded speeches. And next, we're going to go to the first live speech. So these speeches will be live, and you're going to hear 10 live speeches. First is going to be representing Kagoshima, Japan, and his name is Muscle Matsuzawa. Muscle Matsuzawa. Muscle, hello there.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we're not really able to hear you. Can you adjust your mic?
Okay, just a moment.
Okay, good now. I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's begin. I'm going to disappear and then you can start.
Okay. Hello, my name is Suguru Matsuzawa. I represent Kagoshima Prefecture. My speech title is The Tip of Learning English. I could not speak English, but I have been studying for 2 years. I studied after graduating from college, but I didn't think that my English was improving. I thought that I should stop learning English because I was wasting my time, but I believe that all humans that are capable of speaking different languages. So I knew that I shouldn't give up. I put a lot of time into learning English, and I started to feel proud of myself. I decided that I should focus on not only the result, but also the process. Because of this, my feeling became more positive. I decided to continue learning English and praising myself. I have been able to continue to learn and speak English for 20 years. Now, I'm a good English speaker, and I have been hired by companies and sports team and school, and translator and consultant and teacher. When I changed my way of thinking, my feeling began to change for the better, and I started to love myself. When you love yourself, you can believe in yourself and achieve your goals. My goal is to increase the number of English speakers in this world and help them love themselves. I will continue to teach everyone this message. Thanks, Maso.
Thank you, Maso. Very nice. Looks like you're in Hawaii. Are you in
Yes.
Hawaii?
No, I'm in Japan. I'm in Japan.
Okay.
Yes.
See you again.
See you again. Thank you.
Okay, so next we're going to have Hideki Goto representing Miyagi-ken. Hideaki, how are
Yes.
you?
How are you? I'm fine. How are you too? Okay.
You're good. Okay. I'm going to disappear and you can start talking, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Hisako Goto. I represent Miyagi. My speech is titled, The Reason Why Japanese Should Learn English. Let me talk a little bit about how I got interested in English. It started with rock music. I used to listen to the Japanese rock band called B when I was a teenager. The roots of their music were following rock music such as Deep Purple and Aerosmith. I had no idea what English lyrics meant, but they sounded so cool that I would imitate their almost every day. I think English is cool. That's where I became interested. Because of the influence of music, I began to watching foreign movies with subtitles as well. And there I thought English had very rich expression. Now I think English is a tool that I can use to express myself more than in Japanese. When speaking in Japanese, it is hard to say what I want to say. So I avoid using direct words and pay attention to what the person may understand. But when I try to speak in English, my mindset is speak with the words I know, even those I don't know if they're really understood. Although I don't know many words, my mindset becomes that I should try to say what I want to say. For example, when Japanese people receive a gift and they're happy, they would say, "I'm sorry to trouble you." It would be polite to say such things, but you don't know if they're really happy. But in English, you can express happiness with, "Oh my God," anger with, "Unbelievable," sadness with, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that," joy with, "Yes." By participating in this speech contest, I was able to develop a mindset that allows me to express that I want to say through English. So I think I recommend learning English from childhood first. When Japanese kids in a group, they're nervous and don't want to express their opinions. I believe that if we learn the mindset of being able to speak in front of a larger number of people, we will increase the number of Japanese people who can play active roles as leaders of the next generation. I'm going to work to get more kids like that. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this is your rock symbol. Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
This is Hawaii, and this is rock. A little bit different. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. And next we have waiting is Irene Ogawa from Saitama. So let's see. There we go. Great. Okay, Irene, can you yep, great. Unmute it. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. So sorry, my connection is not stable today. So sorry if my voice and video are choppy. Yeah.
All right, let's begin. I'm gonna go and then you can start.
Okay, got it. Hello, everyone. My name is Irene Ogawa. Please call me Irene. I represent Saitama. I'm so happy to give a speech here today. My speech is titled About My Name. I'm proud of my name now, but I didn't like it because because it is quite different from others. I have some sad memories about it. For example, I remember some boys said to me, "Your name sounds strange." And some girls would say, "Your name doesn't match you at all." I was so shocked and I wished for a new name all the time. I asked my mother why she gave me such a strange name. And I told her some classmates were teasing me. She said, "I decided on your name for 2 weeks after you were born. I love your name and I'm sure it will bring you good friendships all over the world." I didn't understand her at that time, but her words came true after I graduated from college. When I went abroad to Hawaii, I met some guys who asked me my name, but they thought I said Irene because it sounds like that. I noticed it is good to tell foreign people my name is Irene. One day, I met a Greek man at Starbucks in Honolulu. After we talked, he asked me my name. "I'm Irene. Please call me Irene." she told me, "You have such a beautiful name. Irene means peace in Greek." I was so surprised and happy to learn that. After that, I always say, "I'm Irene, please call me Irene." And now I have many friends from all over the world and enjoy my life. I thank my mother for giving me two beautiful names. Thank you.
Thank you. Irene, that's my auntie's name also, so easy for me to remember. My auntie's name is Irene as well. Good job. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
See you again. Okay, great. Next we have Bazi.
Hello.
Bazi Sekia from Kanagawa,
Yes.
representing Kanagawa. Hi, Bazi, how are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Great.
Yeah.
We're going to begin. I'm going to go.
Okay.
You can start.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bazi. I represent Kanagawa, Japan. My speech titled, How to Make Your Dreams Come True. Dreams. What if you're a superstar, the CEO of a big company, or famous actor? What would you really like to do if you could make any of your dreams come true? What if I told you that what you imagine can actually come true? I'll tell you the secret to making your dream possible. With this secret, everybody can change their lives however they want. You and you and you. First, let me tell you my story. I was born deaf in my left ear, so I couldn't communicate well with my classmates. Even after I graduated and started working with the company, it was difficult. I didn't know what to do. Then I thought about how to free myself from my problems. Should I quit my job and start my own business? Should I earn more money gain to total freedom? I wasn't sure what was right. But meanwhile, I got one message. All things happen to you are created by you. The good things as well as bad things. Those words changed my life. Now I can have whatever I want. I became the person I wanted to be. All the things happen to you are created by you. Imagine who you want to be and imagine how you would think and act if you were that person. You can decide to take those actions now. Believe it or not, your reality will gradually change. All the things happen to you are created by you. Those are magic words. I look forward to seeing the world you envision. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Bazi.
Thank you very much.
Up to me, huh?
Yeah, thank you so much.
All words. Thank you very much. Very interesting.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
I will see you again. And next we are going to talk to Hiroyo Kojima from Miyagi. We have two Miyagis. Interesting.
Yeah.
So far, Miyagi's very popular.
Wow.
Oh, superhero, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Great. Are you ready for your speech?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. I'm going to go and then you can begin when you're ready.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Hiroyo Kojima. I represent Miyagi. My speech is titled, Which Would You Choose? Have you ever heard or felt happy by someone's words? I have. Today, I'll tell you two stories that I experienced in my medical field as a pharmacist. The first story was in the summer of 2007. I had a husband at the time. He had cancer and tried all the treatments he could possibly receive. One day, he asked his doctor, "Doctor, will my illness get better?" "Well, you had a humongous cancer in the middle of your chest." A humongous cancer? Humongous. Okay. Okay, doctor. I couldn't believe the doctor used the word humongous to express my husband's cancer. I was so shocked that I couldn't even put it into words. 3 months later, he went into the sky as he was rising like the smell of autumn flowers. The second story is the spring of 2021. One day, when I was working at my pharmacy, a patient's mother told me, "Mrs. Kojima, my daughter Rio is graduating from elementary school soon. But she's studying hard every day. Do you know why? Rio wants to be a kind of pharmacist like you." I couldn't help but look at her with happiness and gratitude. I was so happy that I couldn't put it into words. Through both of those experiences, I realized words could be both medicine and poison. Now, I have a question for you. Which words would you choose? Healing words or poison words? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. And I will see you again. Thank you for your speech. We will move on.
Thank you.
Great. Okay. We are moving on. That was speech number 5, and now we're on speech number 6. Kei Hirabayashi representing Osaka. So it looks like we have 2 Osakas as well.
Thank you.
Hello, Kei. How are you?
How are you? I'm fine.
You're fine?
Very
Great.
good. Very good.
So I'm going to leave, and then you can take over, okay?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Kei Hirabayashi. I represent Osaka. My speech is titled, Our Challenge. I'm the president of the Japan Person with Disabilities Fashion Association. Did you know that there are about 1 billion people with disabilities in the world? I often hear people with physical disabilities say, "I can't wear the particular clothes I want. For example, a person with paralysis has a hard time putting their arms through sleeves. Functionality in clothing is essential for people with disability to enjoy fashion. But when functionality is focused, the cool design is left behind. This makes people with disabilities give up on fashion. And one idea popped up in my mind. What if we make fashion for anyone around the world to feel stylish regardless of disabilities? And actually, we did it. On top of that, we even decided to hold a fashion show as a Paris collection next month. If people think our design of clothing is cool, then it is naturally distributed in the market. For example, you'll see our design of clothing in Uniqlo or Louis Vuitton. This makes it easier for people with disability to get the clothes they want. By the way, the theme of a fashion show is if wheelchair users was the norm, what kind of clothing do you think would be in fashion? To prevent drinking, shorter jackets would have been bought, and a lot of men would wear skirts that would be easy to put on and take off. Right. It is very innovative and fashionable for anyone without disability as well. Don't you think? There is no such a thing in the world yet. We can be the innovator. Do you want to join us? Let's go see the new world together. The door of challenge is in front of us. Let's open it with us. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So you're going to Paris next month?
Yeah. Enjoy. Let's
Good.
enjoy.
Let's enjoy.
Yeah.
That's a very good cause.
Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll see you next time.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Okay, great. Very energetic. Great. Now we're on with the last 4 speakers. The next speaker up is representing a small town, very small, so far the only town, Tokyo, Tokyo. So one person from Tokyo, interesting. That's going to be Rika Kawaii, Rika, not Rika.
Hi.
Hi, Rika.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Don't go back too far. There's water behind you.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to leave and then you can begin when you want to.
Okay. Hello, I'm Rika Kawai. I present Tokyo. My speech title is At the Beach. This story is about the Ram family. The 5 members, Mr. Ram, Mrs. Ram, Linda, Jamie, and all the men. There are 3 parts to the Ram family story. At the Beach is part 1. Well then, let's get to begin. The Ram family is at the beach. It's a beautiful Sunday and the sun is shining. Mr. Ryan is singing a song and enjoying the sun. Mrs. Ryan is making lunch. She's making sandwiches and lemonade. Linda is sitting in a chair taking pictures. Jamie is playing catch. And old man is watching them play. He's smiling and thinking about the past. In conclusion, So far, part 1 to be continued. See you next time. Goodbye. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sounds like a day in Hawaii.
Okay.
Me and the beach. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
See you
much.
next time.
See
Good,
you.
good. Okay, great. Now, moving on, we are going to go to Mie prefecture with Yohei Murakami-san. Yohei Murakami from Mie prefecture. Hello, Yohei.
Hi, Mr. Scott.
Hello there.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to leave and then you can begin your speech.
Okay, I start the speech. Hi, everyone. I'm Yohei Murakami. I represent Mie. My speech is titled My Life and Guitar. My dream was to become a classical guitarist when I was a student. However, I thought I had no sense of music, so I started to give up on that dream. But I kept learning with several teachers. A teacher once told me that if I tried my best, I could become a professional. Those words encouraged me a lot, and I decided to challenge myself to keep going. I found a professional classical guitarist in Spain. I was able to take lessons directly with him. At that time, I was a university student, so I decided to take a year off to go to Spain. Why Spain? Spain is the home to classical guitar. It felt like my dream was coming true. After returning to Japan for university, I started job hunting. Although I did not become a professional guitarist, I was able to study classical guitar in Spain, which was such a memorable experience. Through of it, I found that it is very important to never give up, that you do not have to achieve your goals all by yourself. And finally, that you should never limit your own potential. I strongly believe that the regret of giving up is worse than the regret of trying. So I have no regrets in my life. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Mr. Yohei. I wish you played the guitar for us, but maybe next time.
Yes.
I'd like to hear. Okay, and moving on, we are going to go to, where are we going next time? We are, wow, Tom is already here. So we're going to be speaking with Tadashi Tom Ono.
Yes.
From Aomori.
Yes.
Aomori Ken. Great. Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm good.
Well, you know, my school has another famous Tom. There's another.
No.
Yeah, so you're Tom Square.
Tom Square?
Tom too. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to leave and then you can begin.
Of course, it's okay. Hello, I'm Tadashi Uno. I represent Aomori. My speech is titled My Hobby. My hobby is Tosenkyo. Have you ever heard of Tosenkyo? Tosenkyo is a traditional Japanese game. It started 250 years ago, back into the Edo era. Tosenkyo is like a Japanese darts. Are you curious to know how to play? I'll teach you how. First, watch this video. Have we got to our image? Have we got to our image? Okay. First off, there are 3 items that you play this game with. This one is called butterfly. It's shaped like a leaf of ginkgo nuts, but it looks like a butterfly. This next one here is called perro. As you can see, it's a wooden box. People in the Edo era used a wooden box as a perro when they slept. This last item is the most important. It's this fan. The butterfly is a target. You put it on the perro like this, and then you throw the opened fan at the butterfly to make it fall off the perro. In addition, the players facing each other must sit on their knees at the distance or about 1 meter apart when they are competing. I enjoy Tosenkyo once a month, and when I play, I feel as if I was back in time to the Edo era. I have been playing Tosenkyo for about 20 years now, and it took me 10 years to get to a black belt. I even won a championship in Japan. Would you like me to show you one of the difficult techniques in this game? Thank you.
Very good. I almost caught the fan, but I didn't.
Oh, thank you.
So I learned something new. 勉強になりましたですね。
Oh.
ありがとうございました。Thank you very much. We'll see you again.
I'll see you again.
When I come to Japan, I'm going to challenge.
Okay.
See
I
you
watch you.
Great. Very interesting. I was not aware. Did you know about that game? Very interesting. Okay. We are moving from Aomori down to Saitama, where I used to live. So I'm a Saitama Kenjin. And we're going to be speaking with Yasue Takayama. Hello, Yasue.
Hi.
You are Saitama Kenjin?
埼玉県。はい。
Don't tell everybody else.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to leave and then you can begin.
Yes. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Hisako Yamagata. I represent Saitama. My speech is titled My Dream. I work at the bakery with many Vietnamese technical intern trainees. As I worked with them, I became interested in various things about Vietnam. So my dream is to go to work in Vietnam for 2 reasons. First, I like their custom. I always think Vietnamese food is so delicious and healthy. Plus, they don't waste food. We Japanese have the words いただきます and ごちそうさま. Those mean to be thankful for the food we eat. But now, a lot of food is wasted and lost in Japan. I think Vietnamese people have some important things that Japanese people have lost along the way. And more than anything, what I like about Vietnam is that we can eat out at a reasonable cost. It's great because I'm not good at cooking. Second, I like their personality. They love taking photos of themselves. They know how to make nice poses to look very beautiful like an actress. This shows confidence in themselves, which Japanese people usually do not have. In Vietnam, I heard that traffic is chaotic because they drive as they want. And I also heard the city is noisy until midnight. How energetic, don't you think? In Japan, even people living close to schools sometimes make complaints saying, children are too noisy. This makes me feel very sad. So Vietnamese way of life and people themselves are very interesting to me. Right now, the Japanese currency is getting weaker and weaker. If it stays like this, no Vietnamese interns will want to come to Japan. Then I'll go there instead, because it is my dream and I like to enjoy challenging myself. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。
Are you going to study some Vietnamese words?
頑張ります。
Okay, good. Okay, thank you. And if you go there, tell me about your trip. Send me a postcard.
はい。OK.
Great. That concludes our semifinals. So all of the speech makers were working hard and practicing to memorize their speech. 皆さんが、何ヶ月前から、スピーチを作ったり、頑張ったり練習したり。で、finals will be next month, towards the middle of next month. So they're going to, again, practice and learn. 皆さんが自分のスピーチを見て、いろんなネイティブスピーカーから意見を聞いてもらって、and make adjustments to their speech. So look forward to the finals when we will say the same things, maybe a few adjustments, but you will see our growth as well. If you have any questions or if you're interested in participating in the speech contest, 興味がありましたら、ぜひ、leave a message or contact me at the virtussociety.com. Virtus Society. You'll see it listed below and a link. Now, in December, we are going to start the beginning for the third speech contest. That will be in January. We will begin in January 2023. So, 興味がありましたら、ぜひ、join us again. All right. Have a good evening, everyone. See you next time.